Hey guys, how's it going? Looks like Antifa's back in the media again. This time going to Sturgis, trying to mess with bikers. Interesting. You guys want to see how that worked out? Roll the clip.
They don't have friends. Hey, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. 5 minutes alone. Just come on. 5 minutes alone.
Welcome back. Well, looks like we've got bikers and Antifa together at last. I don't know what that group expected to accomplish by going to that motorcycle rally. Did they think they were going to intimidate the bikers? Is that what they thought was going to happen? I mean, first of all, bikers, they don't intimidate easy, all right? And you got to think that there's going to be an assload more of them than there are of you. So it's like, I don't know what the hell they thought was going to happen from that. It seems like that in the media, the protest, I mean, this group just keeps getting more emboldened and doing more shit, and it's like the Democratic, liberal cities, they seem to take it. The conservative ones they're not going to take it. It's like they're going to lay down some beat downs. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. And it's sad because I mean, looking at this group, Antifa, I think that I'm trying to understand where they're coming from. It's tough, but I mean, I'm trying. And I think that I've kind of figured it out. You see, when you look at them, they seem to be the outcasts. I mean, we're talking like, blue hair, socially awkward, can't get a date, weirdos. And when I say weird, I'm not talking about like, quirky weird. I'm talking about bring a gun to school weird. And I think that, what's driving them or their hatred or their passion for this country is because they've been outcast from pretty much every, other group. I mean, let's think, they can't, if you look like that and carry yourself like that, it's going to be hard for you to get a job. It's going to be hard for you to get a girl. I mean, and those two things are pretty much what, everybody wants. So you got to think. So if everybody's saying no to them, they're like, oh, we're going to join our own group. We'll just have all the dorks and all the rejects get together, and we can cause trouble because we're going to say we're against racism, and no one can touch us because if we say we're against racism, then it's like you're racist if you actually like confront us. Where it's like, I mean, to me it doesn't make any sense because most of them are white. I've pretty much figured out where this shit's coming from, and it's blatantly obvious to me that I'm sure most of these people in this Antifa group, they don't have dads. They don't have fathers in the household. Because if they did, they wouldn't be acting the way they're acting. It's like, here's the thing that like nobody wants to talk about. It's like, you see, these fatherless homes and, it creates a kid, especially a boy, that just runs wild. A mother can't give the discipline that a boy needs. I'll tell you guys a story. When I was growing up, I was a bad kid. I got in trouble all the time. And you know what happened though? My dad, he beat my ass until I wasn't a bad kid. And guess what? I love him for it because that's what I needed. And these kids aren't getting that. And that's why, they're allowed to just run loose and do whatever the hell they feel like it or want, and it's like, oh, nobody can touch them because you can't do that, and it's like, I think it is. I think they think that like people who are against them or support Donald Trump or conservative, they feel as though they're like the Nazis from Indiana Jones. It's like, oh, okay, well, Nazis, yeah, you can kill Nazis, you can beat Nazis up because they deserve it, right? It's like that's not how the real world works. It's like that's just not. I mean, yes, Nazis were bad, but it's like, it's more in depth than just them being like disposable bad guys in movies. Like you can't think of it, you got to think of, the rights we have in this country, and there's certain things that you can do and certain things you can't. And the rights and protect us all. Or you think that this is going to make people vote Trump out? Oh my God. Really? I would bet anything his ass is going to win bigger than he did last election because of the shit that's been going on. People don't, I mean, it's just like people who work hard and people who try to like, you know, better themselves all the time. They're not going to stand for, you know, this group that just causes problems. And it's like, and if you're in Antifa and you got a problem with what I'm saying, it's like tough shit. You know, this is America. Freedom of speech. We all get to say what we want to say. So I'm going to, you know, that's my freedom of speech in your direction. So it's like, I mean, it honestly pisses me off to think that there's a group that's actually, you know, out there trying to turn us into communists. Is that the goal? We're going to be commies? How well did that work out for communist Russia? Ask anybody that was in that hell, huh? How about down in South America where they are eating flamingos because there's nothing to eat, huh? How about that? Is that what you want? I mean, that's what communism will get you. It's like, I mean, this channel was created to help people, you know, get a grip on, you know, how to boost their credit and get their life in a better situation than it was before. And it's like, I can't help but just be enraged at the fact that there's people out there that think that they're going to get ahead by tearing everybody else down. That it doesn't work like that. That just doesn't, you know, tearing other people down. It's like, why don't they focus on getting ahead? Why don't they focus on bettering themselves? Build a business. Build your body. Do something, man. It's like, instead of just, oh, okay, smoke weed and, yeah, we're going to go and vandalize stuff. And I'm not going to change. I'm going to put a piercing in my face and, you know, and be all, you know, anti-everything and not have a job. It's like, oh, well, how is that working out for you? How is it working out? And another thing I've noticed is this group, they're the most angry people you've ever met. I mean, they're always like, you know, screaming and freaking out. Like, it's like, dude, it's like the reason they're upset, it's like, I don't even think they realize it. It's because their life sucks, which, I mean, anybody's life would suck if they made the choices these people are making. But hey, you know what? Let it continue, whatever. Hey, you know, I mean, it's only, it ain't going to end well for them. I promise you. I promise you that. All right. Well, enough of that. I got to get going. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Crusader out.